morning. It's Monday, November 29th. It's the Monday after Thanksgiving, or some people call it Cyber Monday, okay? Anyways, welcome to Up to the Minute. I'm Dr. Tony Rail Sutherland. Todd DePlantis is still out, but in his place today, we have Stacy Hawkins. Stacy is one of our wonderful producers. Stacy, how you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. Refreshed by the Thanksgiving weekend.
Yes, we all needed that. Now, Stacy, tell everybody how they can find us on the different places they can find us.
It's easy peasy. Just go to Facebook, YouTube, or LinkedIn. Go to that little search bar and enter Houston Community College District. Make sure you spell out Houston Community College. That'll take you to our different social media pages. That's where you can find us. You can also go old school and watch us on cable, HCCTV, at noon and 5 p.m., Monday through Friday. Just check with your local cable provider to get the exact channel for that.
Excellent. Thank you so much. Well, Stacy will be back at the end of the show to give us some announcements. But in the meantime, today is Mental Health Monday, and we welcome one of our workshop partners, and with Milton and Kelva. We have Kelva Clay, who is Program Director of the Change Happens Rescue Youth Program, and then Milton Jenkins, Youth Prevention Specialist of the Change Happens Rescue Youth Program. That is a mouthful for me, but welcome to the show, guys.
Good morning.
Thank you. Good morning.
Well, can't wait to talk to you about all the wonderful things going on. So we'll be back to you in about 10 minutes. But first, let's spotlight another HCC Coleman program with Renee Shepherd. She is the Program Director of Occupational Therapy Assistant Program at HCC Coleman College for Health Sciences. Welcome to the show, Renee.
Hi, Tony. Thank you for having me.
Great. Well, now, this occupational therapy, or OT, as a lot of people call it. There are a lot of things to it, and you have something that's called the 6 Qs. I assume that means 6 questions about what OT is.
Yes, exactly.
So you want to tell us a little bit about that? Let's start with, I think you got what, why, who, when, where, and how. So let's start with the what.
Okay. So, sadly, as long as occupational therapy has been around, we're still answering the question, what is occupational therapy? Because many people have no clue unless you've had some kind of direct experience with it. But we work with, and the first thing people think, occupations, you're helping people get a job. No, that's really not what it is. But, in all of our daily lives, we have several occupations that we're involved in. And to do those, we've got a lot of different activities. So you've got to be able to get up. You've got to be able to wash your face, brush your teeth, get dressed in the morning, all of those type of things. And OT looks at not just the physical part of what's going on, but the mental piece as well. So we're a great fit in for this Mental Health Monday because we're holistic. We're looking at the overall person.
Excellent. So there's many occupations, but not necessarily a job, just things that you do.
Right. Yes, things that you do every day.
So let's go to the why. Why does someone need OT?
This would be anytime that you're not able to do some of those occupations on a daily basis, anything that would interfere with your daily life. So maybe you were involved in a trauma like a car accident, or even repetitive injuries like secretaries with carpal tunnel injuries. Maybe you're born with specific deficits like cerebral palsy or autism, or even mental health issues that are keeping you from being able to participate in daily life. That is when you would want to see an occupational therapist.
And they evaluate, I'm assuming you evaluate what what needs to be done. Is that right?
That is true. An occupational therapist will go in and do a complete assessment. They will ask lots of questions about your physical ailments, or what do you think is causing things to occur, whether it be physical or whether it be psychological, and then they'll develop a treatment plan. And you might work with an occupational therapist or an assistant to help you do activities in order for you to compensate or even alleviate or overcome any of those obstacles that are in your life.
So just a side thing, the difference between an occupational therapist and an occupational assistant is?
The degree level, really. So an occupational therapist has a master's or a doctorate degree, and they're trained in how to analyze performance. So go in and tease out and figure out exactly what's causing a dysfunction. And an assistant is an associate degree level, and they're trained on how to do the interventions and how to help people get better.
So that, I guess, really answers the who are occupational therapists, right?
Exactly.
I got ahead of myself. Okay. Very good. Thank you very much. Okay. And Coleman, really, you prepare for both of those positions. Is that right? Or how does that work?
Coleman prepares for the associate degree level, so occupational therapy assistants.
Yes. Okay. Now the next one is, when does someone need OT?
Whenever there's a deficit that is impeding your daily life. So car accidents, but it's always best, to get intervention early. So as soon as you know or suspect that you're having some issues, seek out occupational therapy, which goes through your doctor. So you can get a referral from your doctor and come in for an evaluation.
And so, I mean, it's obviously if you have an accident or something like that, well, it's time to go. Mm-hmm. But it's also other things, like you said, like if you're typing a lot, you're having this constant pain someplace. Am I right in that?
Yes, that is very true. If you notice that it's harder in the case of mental health, if you notice that you have anxiety and it's keeping you from being able to participate, especially with this onset of COVID-19, a lot of people are having issues with depression and anxiety, and it's test anxiety and all of those different types of things. If you see that it's not letting you participate in normal life, you can seek help, and we can give you tips and strategies on things that you can actually do in order to participate in life.
Okay, thank you. And then where can someone find occupational therapists?
Ooh, the joys of OT. OT is almost everywhere. I mean, you work with pediatric patients, so the kids, they might be in acute care hospitals such as Texas Children. You might see us in daycares, go in people's homes. For adults, outpatient clinics, skilled nursing facilities, assisted living facilities. OT is everywhere, even in the school system, manufacturing companies, everywhere.
Yeah, I had a sister-in-law that was an occupational therapist, and I remember she didn't necessarily work for one person. She was, I guess you call it freelance. In our industry, you call it freelance. But I mean, she worked for different places, nursing facilities, as you said, schools, hospitals. She just went wherever they needed her. Is that right? Is that a possibility?
That is a possibility. I mean, especially someone that like me that gets bored with doing the same thing over and over. I mean, just flip into a different set of clients, and it's a whole new job without a different degree.
So finally, the last of those 6 is how can someone become an OT practitioner?
Well, here at HCC, as I mentioned, we do offer the associate degree. So it is a program that you have to be admitted into. Application period is open now. So we have early admission that'll take us through February 1st. But if you visit our website, it will give you all the details and exactly what you need. The basics prereqs are just anatomy and physiology, a psychology course, and then intro to occupational therapy. After that, you submit your application and it'll be evaluated. And if you get in, then you start the program in the fall.
Excellent. And how long does it take generally from start to finish to graduate?
It is a 19-month program. So we in a little less than 2 years that you will go through, you'll do your academic work, you do field work, where first one you're out and just observing somebody else in the field, and then you have a true internship in your last semester of the program. So, but we do cram a lot of information into that 19 months that we have them with.
And I know Coleman has certain prerequisites, you might say, to enter the program. What are some of those things?
For us, it's just Anatomy and Physiology 1, Intro to Psychology, and Intro to Occupational Therapy.
Okay, excellent. Yes. So if you're interested in OT, and I know it's a very interesting job just from knowing my sister-in-law, I mean, as you said, you can't get too complacent with it because you can do so many different things. Mm-hmm, even if you're at one place, you've got different patients and they all have something different and individual and unique to work from, right?
Yes, definitely. Every person is different. You can't do a cookie cutter treatment session. You have to treat each individual person.
Very good. Well, thank you so much, Renee. This is Renee Shepherd. She's Program Director for the Occupational Therapy Assistant Program of HCC Coleman College for Health Sciences. And we really appreciate you being on the show. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Well, now we've got two guests that we're going to move on to. Kelva Clay, who is the program director, and Milton Jenkins, who is the youth prevention specialist for the Change Happens Rescue Youth Program. Welcome to the show, guys.
Hi, thank you for having us.
Great. Well, let's start with Milton. I mean, either of you can answer, but let's start with Milton. I know that last month HCC's counseling services collaborated with you on a drug and alcohol awareness workshop. You want to tell us a little bit about that?
Yes, well, I usually do a presentation with HCC about drug awareness, and the topic was mental health and substance abuse during the pandemic. So I talked about the opiate epidemic we're having in the United States. Over 100 and some people die each day overdosing from opiates. And 75% of people are getting addicted through prescription pain pills. And so that's the problem right now. So if you go get a surgery and doctor gives you some pain pills, your body, not you, your body can get addicted to it with just that one prescription. So you have to be careful with the pain medicine.
And that's so easy to do because, and you don't even think, well, I'm not doing anything illegal. I mean, I'm just taking care of my pain. So, it's very easy to do. Now, as a youth prevention specialist, explain what exactly youth prevention is.
Youth prevention is a curriculum-based program, and what it does is stopping the onset of a substance use disorder with youth and adults. And so, but with the youth, what we do is we use a curriculum. We have topics dealing with anger, bullying, self-esteem, friends, learning how to tell your friends no, and risky behaviors that they're taking. So what we do is we go into the classrooms and we might be in one classroom for the whole semester, going through the topics,
right.
doing activities that teach. We just don't lecture. We do activities that teach, that bring those feelings out where they can talk about, how they feel about telling a friend no, or how they feel about, not feeling comfortable with themselves. So it helps to build your self-esteem and really just help really kids that are going through experiencing trauma, experiencing toxic stress, or just going through adversity of growing up.
I know sometimes they can do some acting out, just, and then in doing that, it brings up feelings and then you can talk about it. Is that
correct?
Something that you do?
Correct.
So, what topics do you talk to the students about? What do you cover?
Okay, now my topics is first in my curriculum, which is called curriculum-based support groups. My first topic is getting to know youth, because youth are attaching identity to themselves. So we want them to get in touch with their own feelings and emotions and be able to talk about how they feel, whether they're wrong or right, and then once they start talking and sharing their feelings, they begin to see that they're not alone. And so we have anger as a topic. We have resistant negative peer pressure as a topic. We have controlling yourself when you're around friends. And so we have ATOD, bullying, alcohol, tobacco, and other drugs. We have different topics that we cover with them.
So, Kelva, I know that you're the program director. What is this? This isn't only for youth, right? It's for everybody. I know that particular program is, but.
Right. So Rescue Youth is for youth. And then we also have adult presentations as well, where we focus on self-resilience, self-esteem. So a lot of the topics are very broad, where we can be able to present to youth and adults.
Okay. And how are drug prevention and mental health related? Either one.
I'll answer, Carol.
Okay.
Mental health and drug prevention is when you doing prevention, it's like you have a self-care plan, and it helps you to deal with whatever stress that you're having. So by doing the groups and talking out their feelings, they're able to help them to build resilience. And when they have problems, they can use what they learn in those groups, in those prevention groups. So mental health plays a big role. The prevention will either stop them from having a mental health problem, or it will, if they do have a mental health problem, it will teach them how to deal with their mental health without it flaring all out of sorts. When they get all out of whack mentally and emotionally. It helps them to have a defense against it.
That's good. And that's very important. Now, Kelva, tell us about the overall mission of Change Happens.
Oh, definitely. So at Change Happens, we've been in operation for over 30 years. Our mission is empowering people to help themselves. So that goes along with our Rescue Youth program really well. A lot of our programs are aimed at prevention work. So that means that we offer different type of alternative activities for youth and for adults to encourage healthy living and healthy lifestyles. We do have adult programs as well, ranging from HIV prevention to our homeless services program, where we help individuals who are chronically homeless.
And so you have different services. What are some other services that you have?
Right. So in our youth program, we have teen pregnancy prevention, in addition to our Rescue Youth program. That's a substance use prevention education program. We have several different teen pregnancy prevention programs, and we also have mentoring, and we have different audiences of youth that we provide mentoring to as well. One of our recent programs is our GLOW program, which is Good Life Outcomes, and that aligns with our mission of empowering people to help themselves. We look for different ways that we can, help in the community and not just be, really be stewards in the community and not just, be there in the community. We want to be active and so the community can see us as being a part of it as a partner. So we have a lot of different programs that offer wraparound services, which means that we don't just reach out to just the student. We have programs where we can enroll their parents, or other family members. We also have the Navigator program, which is one of our larger programs that can help individuals who are looking for health insurance. We help them go to the marketplace. So if individuals don't have health insurance, Texas is one of the states that have high numbers in uninsured individuals. So we help people get health insurance. Another thing, that helps with positive youth development and just positive development and healthy life choices.
Having health insurance kind of helps the mental health too, right?
That's right.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
I've got health insurance, so I'm okay.
That's right. That's right. Because a lot of times people don't understand, it's not just about, their physical health, but mental health is important to be a part of getting health insurance as well.
Well, Milton and Kelva, we are so happy to have you on, and you do such wonderful work. We really appreciate that. Kelva Clay, she's program director, and Milton Jenkins is youth prevention specialist for the Change Happens Rescue Youth Program, because change does happen, doesn't it?
Right.
That's right.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Have a good day.
Okay. So now let's go back to Stacy. Stacy.
Yes.
We have some neat things going on. One of them is a drama production, but I've been talking about it every time I'm on. So since drama is my thing, so I'm going to let you start this one.
I'm really excited about this because I'm kind of a geek for anything in that kind of late Middle Ages, early Renaissance thing. The drama department is presenting an encore presentation of Everyman. It's a late 15th century morality play. It uses allegorical characters to examine salvation and what man must do to attain it. And that is tonight, Monday, November 29th at 7:30 on the Visual Arts Center YouTube channel. And we'll have the details on how you can find it in our post after the show.
Thank you. Free groceries, but it ends Tuesday, which means it ends tomorrow. So tomorrow's the last day. HCC's counseling department for free grocery giveaway throughout November. And since November is ending tomorrow, it is ending tomorrow. The community health market trailers of the Houston Food Bank will be at HCC campuses, and all HCC community members can just sign up for the campus, the date and the time. So, that's today or tomorrow to pick up the food. And you can go to hcc.cares at hccs.edu. What else we got going, Stacy?
Another exciting presentation from our Visual and Performing Arts Department, On the Edge, a presentation of student-created dance films overseen by Maggie Lasher, Artistic Director. That's going to be on Wednesday, December 1st. So kick off that holiday season with that. It's at 7:30 p.m. online. And for info to register, you can contact megan.lasher at hccs.edu, and we'll have additional information about that in the post.
And it's time to graduate. Join Student Life's festivities is easy for somebody else to say. Okay. Saturday, December 11th, 10 a.m., they have something called Road to the Future Parade. So we're actually going to have a parade in Stafford. So sign up by Monday, December 6th to cheer on the grads. And we'll have details for that at the end of the show. And then also Monday, December 13th, we have what they're calling Share Congratulatory Messages. To acknowledge the hard work of our graduates, Student Life has created a faculty staff kudos board to leave their congratulatory messages, which we shared with the graduates at the official grad party. So that sounds like a lot of fun and good wishes and good feelings. What else we got?
We have a media arts student showcase. This is an end of semester compilation screening from student projects from filmmaking, audio recording technology, music business programs. We have a lot of those students that come join us and work with us here at HCCTV, and they're great young people. Saturday, December 11th at 7 p.m. It's free. It's on YouTube. The program includes the TV field production class, TV production workshop, lighting, cinematography, documentary, directing, music student jingle videos, and lots more. Email Michael E. Kahn at hccs.edu to register. Give those young people a look. They're going to be the next generation of creators for you.
Can't wait. Now, spring registration, we've been saying that, is here. Even though it's not spring yet, we have to register for classes. And remember, the classes are going to be small because we're still under this pandemic thing. So we want to keep everybody safe. You can choose online anytime, which means, you do it at your own pace, at your own, well, you have to stay within the semester, but you do it at your own pace. You have online on a schedule. That means you meet online at a certain time and you work it that way. There's hybrid, where some of it is done online and some of it is done in person, which is, I think, one of the better ways to do it. You get the best of both worlds. Then, of course, you have in person, which is the normal way, face to face. And then hybrid lab, of course, you do most of your work online, but then you go in, obviously, to do the lab work. So those are all important. And if you want to register, go to hccs.edu/now and register now so you can get the class that you want. Well, tomorrow is Tasty Tuesday, and we will be visited by Texas A&M AgriLife Extension Program nutritionist. I got that out. Who will share a healthy brown rice sage walnut pilaf recipe. Ooh. So that will be perfect for the holidays. And we're going to spotlight something else. Stacy, what's that?
We're going to spotlight HCC's Music Entertainment Student Association, the program we just discussed a little earlier here. Mesa is not only known for its open mic night, but it's hosting another Be Someone Beat Battle this Friday.
Excellent. So thank you, Stacy, for being on the show with us. We greatly appreciate it. I need all the help I can get.
It's been fun, Tony.
And thank you guys for watching us. And so we will see you next time on Up to the Minute.